Welcome back, peeps. Thank you for tuning in to the Band of Bros channel, where we're always taking a look at the newest tips and tricks in the Call of Duty universe. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at how to improve your aim on controller in Warzone. All right. After this video, your aim will drastically improve. We're going to be talking about comfort, how to hit more accurate and more consistent shots, practicing with bots. But I'm going to be giving you guys a couple tips that you've probably never heard when it comes to practicing with bots that will take that practicing to the next level. And at the end, obviously, the best settings to improve your aim. All that in today's video. If you guys do enjoy this kind of content, please remember to like and subscribe and turn that notification bell on. It DPLs me out as well. Special thanks to all my YouTube members who give a little bit extra to support my channel. And with that being said, let's jump right into this video. So the first thing that we're going to talk about, like you guys heard me say, well, actually, before we jump into this video, I know one of the most controversial topics is, should you get controller freaks or not to improve your aim? Now, the short answer, I've only had them for about a week now. So from what I've had them, I can say yes, but I'm going to be making a full video on if control freaks actually help your game style in Warzone in the near future, right? So please be aware of that. So I will not be going into depth into the control freaks in this video. All right, next goes with the first one. Comfort is one of the most important ones that a lot of people don't take notice. Addressing your comfort is basically the first step to increasing your aim, all right? Playing like laid back or on your stomach or in the couch sideways when your screen is diagonal to you, all these things will really affect you, right? Maybe you guys say, you know, I'm just like a casual player, I really don't care. But if you really want to improve your aim, what I like to do is, man, I really like to sit in front of this TV, like right in the middle. I can't sit to the side, I can't sit to the left. I have to sit right in the middle. Make sure you got a nice comfortable chair. One of the most important things is make sure that you have your elbows on a good surface. That allows me to have like that nice table. I sit in a desktop, right? So I've got a desktop and I've got a nice chair. So really make sure that you're comfortable where you're playing. That's step number one. All right, you cannot aim like a pro if you are not comfortable. Let's go with the next one. How to hit more accurate and more consistent shots. Now, this is a tricky one, right? A lot of people like to hit these shots where they're just like spinning around all over the place, but honestly, this is how it works. It's basically the same thing with everything in the world when it comes to practicing. And I learned this when I was learning shuffle dance. What you want to do first is you want your brain to memorize the movement. Don't do it fast. Don't do it slow. What you want to do is you want to memorize the movement, all right? Same thing when you're practicing whatever sport. First, you do it slow. Once you got that movement, so the same thing with aiming, you got to aim slow at first. You got to make sure that your snipe shots will land before whatever your gun you're using. You want to make sure that your shots will land, all right? So if you're not that good at aiming, don't be afraid of aiming slow. And I mean, yes, you will lose a lot of gunfights for it, but if you're aiming slow first, once in a while, after that gets into your brain of aiming into a target, then you go faster and faster. This was your sensitivity as well. You know, you start slow, you make sure that you can hit all your shots when you're aiming slow, and then you increase it a little bit. Same goes with everything. You want to start slow with everything. Once your brain gets used to that movement and you're a boss ass bitch and landing those shots, you can take it to the next level. You can increase your sensitivity and you can aim faster. That at the end of the day will give you more accuracy and you'll have more consistent shots. But again, do not try to run, always start walking, right? Don't try to run with these sort of things. Now, next up, let's go into the practicing with bots. So this is actually a good thing, you know. And I'm going to tell you guys a couple of things here. Practicing with bots, you can do two things. Practicing with bots is really good, but sometimes I like to throw in the mix, you know, like if you got Modern Warfare, go ahead and play Shoot the Ship so you can play some shipment. Because sometimes you want to practice against some real players, right? Bodies are a little bit different than real players, obviously. So sometimes you want to throw in the mix of playing with the actual players. And if you guys got Cold War, then jump into Nuketown. Again, now, this is the most important thing when you're practicing with bots that a lot of people just tell you, yeah, proc with bots, put them regular and put them minimum health or regular health or max, whatever you want. None of that matters. But the most important thing to take your practicing with bots to the next level is to put no sound when you are practicing. This also is if you're practicing in Shoot the Ship, if you're practicing in Plunder, wherever you're practicing, try to use no sound. Turn off your sound. The reason is because if you're practicing against bots and you hear the footsteps behind you, you're immediately gonna turn around and look to your behind you because you know he's there. Let's say you're about to peek a corner and you hear footsteps, you're gonna be ready for that because you already know there's somebody coming in there with your audio. But again, this is not about being a better performer overall and sound whoring. This is about improving your aim. So when you shut off all your sound, actually, maybe go ahead and blast some music or whatever. When you turn off all your sound, everything is reaction based with your eyes, nothing with the sound. So every person that you'll see will be based on when they shoot at you or when you see them in front of your screen, and everything will have to be reaction based on with your eyes. And the sound is really important in your game. So the sound gives out a lot of clues of where enemies are at. So you're already visualizing where enemies are at. So if you got no sound, that visual aspect and you aiming and flicking enemies will tune up to the next level. This using no sound, believe me, will take you to the next level. Another one is use different kinds of weapons. You know, you guys see me here in the video, use submachine guns, use semi-auto weapons, use LMGs, use double sniper, use all these different sort of things. Don't just use this no recoil gun and shoot the people just because you like that gun. Try out different guns, because when you're in the game, you're going to be using snipers, you're going to be using SMGs, you're going to be using guns that do more damage but have more recoil, guns that do less damage but has less recoil. You know, so use different guns when you're practicing to get an overall feel, because it's not going to be perfect every time when you play. You're going to be using different types of guns. So again, when you're practicing, most important thing, do not use sound and use different weapons when you are practicing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go into the main event, basically the main one of the main one. Let's jump into the settings of this puppy. Now, I'm not really going to go into a lot of them. I'm just going to be giving you guys my best opinion on my best settings just regarding aim. Most important thing, aim response curve types has got to be in dynamic. This is just a crucial change that you got to make when you're in dynamic. It just makes life so much easier. And as you guys can see, I mean, in my practicing, I wasn't doing that bad at flicking, and you know, it seems like my moves were fairly fast and smooth. And as you guys can see, I'm in a high 7/7 sensitivity. I'm not actually on a 15/15 20/20, so you don't need those really high sensitivities so your gameplay wiser, you can flick and you can kill people all over the place. And as you guys can see, my ADS multiplayer, this is what it is: low zoom 0.83 and 0.93. Now I am able to increase my sensitivity because of the control freaks, which I'm still getting used to, but again, we'll move on to that one. But again, with the sensitivity, this is what I was talking at the beginning. Start low. All right, if you really want to increase your aim, start low. It's going to be a lot easier to aim when you're at a 4.4, at a 5.5 compared to where you're at 15/15. So go ahead, switch it down, get your brain, and once you can aim, lock on every single person that's in front of you at a low sensitivity, increase it to the next one. Now that you can lock on everybody at 5.5, increase it to 6.6. Now that you can lock on at everybody at 6.6, increase to 7.7. And that is how you'll go. But remember, do not try to run before you learn how to walk. Remember that you have to have that memorized. It is with every single sport in this world, whether you want to dance, whether you want to play basketball, baseball, anything that you want to do, memorize the steps first and then take it up a notch. Do not want to take it up a notch before you memorize the steps. And when it goes to aim assist, I wouldn't really say disable it when you're practicing against the bots, because when you're playing in real life, when you're playing in Warzone, you won't have this disabled. I mean, unless you play like that, but keep the aim assist with the one that you play. Now, just a quick little recap here if you guys don't know. Focusing gives you stronger aim down sights. Aim assist, precision is kind of like focusing, but it doesn't give you as strong as an aim down sight. None of these offer the hip fire aim assist, and when you go with standard, it offers you a little bit of aim down sight aim assist, but it offers you no aim assist, but it offers you aim assist with hip fire. So just depending on which one you want. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it was a quick little video for you guys, just showing off some different sorts of things here. But hopefully you guys do enjoy. Again, I used to be the guy that said, you know, fuck practicing against bots, but I started practicing against bots lately and it feels good. Like, you can actually feel how you're improving even as a warm-up. I mean, you know, jump into the bots, kill a couple of those bodies, and then jump into Warzone and you'll definitely feel a lot better, right? It's just, but again, the most crucial thing really, play without sound or blast your music, and you will notice a huge difference what it is to play Call of Duty without any sound. That will take it to the next level. Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think of this video, or if you guys got any other secret tips that improve your aim dramatically, put it down below in the comments so other people can learn as well. Peace out, everybody, and I'll see you all in the next one. Well, hello there. I see you're still here, and because of that, you're gonna get a VIP tour of my brand spanking new website. Here you can check out if I'm streaming, or maybe donate some Benjamins if you want to support me a bit more. Most importantly, you can get your own anti-gulag merch right here. 100% guaranteed that you will not go into the gulag if you wear one of these. And finally, you can check out some of my COD videos and the top point makers on my stream. And now, with all that being said, I'll see you all in the next one.